Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the deep discount offers, third category of the offer. So without wasting further time, let's start. Now, one thing to be noted is, it is not same as everyday low pricing or simple discounts that are offered. Now, before going any further, let's have a small recap of the goals of the earlier two offers. The goal of ungated offer was to increase visibility and trust. The goal of gated offers was to increase the leads. And now the goal of your deep discount offers is to acquire the buyers. How? The deep discount offers should be irresistible. That means that for the users, it should be difficult to refuse this kind of an offer. Now, this is basically a nowadays trend, as with digitalization, people are already aware of so many options in the market. Earlier, prices used to be reduced or marked down at the end of the peak season, or when there was an excess stock left, or when the vendors used to reduce the price. Today, as the competition has increased and even customers have become value conscious, this has become the need of the time. Now, goal over here is, number one, it is not a profit-making offer at all. Rather, at times it can be a loss-making offer. Second is, it helps in changing relationships. That means turning your prospects into your customers, and even your customers into repeated buyers, and then finally becoming the raving fan of your brand. Now the question is, even after claiming that it is a non-profit offer or a loss-making offer, still why is it a very important kind of an offer? A recent study published by Stanford Global School of Business says that researchers have discovered that promo-based deep discount techniques resulted in higher revenues over a period of time as compared to the everyday low pricing techniques. Now, even after knowing this, it has to be applied strategically. Now, let us discuss about how do you analyze your deep discount offers. To know this, you may ask few questions to yourself first. Number one, what is something that your market wants but does not need necessarily? What is something that you can buy impulsively? Second is, what is that something that everybody needs but does not necessarily want? So here your product can actually fill up the gap. Number three is, what benefits or the feeling of victory does your deep discount offer provide? How have you helped your customers to overcome the feeling of self-doubt in trusting your product? Will your discount attract the customers that you really want? Have you considered the impact on your brand, as in the premium products when charged down the road impacts or may impact the image of the brand? Do you have a plan in hand of how you're going to retain your customers once this deep discount offer is removed? Fourth is, which service is valuable and at the same time can be performed easily and inexpensively? This means you're providing the value first, or giving the taste to your customer of how their lives will be impacted positively. Now, analyzing the deep discount is like handing you a mirror to let you know where you're actually going. Let us now discuss the various types of deep discount offers that can be employed. A is, use physical premiums. Now, physical premium in a layman term, it means the physical product. For example, cost of shipping is just a few dollars or rupees, but it is a very powerful tool or an offer that you can provide. When you ask for shipping costs, it does have some kind of a negative impact in your audience. And research has proven that shipping cost has triggered the abandonment of the shopping cart by 52%. Free shipping is a very powerful tool, especially in standing out against big competitors in regards to your PPC ads. However, in social media, this can be implied and can be covered with high cost per click, such as your Amazon. B is, leveraging a webinar. The webinars are extremely versatile offer. Free webinars helps in generating leads apart from it being offered as a product. Generally, when this webinar is offered as a deep discount, it is referred to as a boot camp an online training or a tele class that can be held live or offered as a recorded. C is splintering a service. Now this means where you're providing a piece of your service or the core product. It is basically a high price product or a part of your core product but offered at a very cheap rate. This is basically a low risk way to acquire new customers. Now the question arises, why would the businessman go for such kind of a tool? So a research published in Marketing Matrix claimed that it is much easier to sell your product to your existing customer as compared to acquiring the new one. Also, in the book of Perry Marshall, the concept of the power curve rule says that when the price of any product reaches zero in the market, there is an exponential growth in the number of people willing to buy that product. Now, this is going to be true even for the service-oriented business. The only key that you have to remember is the piece of the product that you're going to provide during this stage. For example, in a health-oriented business or a detox business, you may offer a deep discount offer of maybe a week of cleansing. Now, the deep discount offers, they work tremendously well when offered strategically. Let us now look at the key points. A. Does your offer lowers the barrier to go for your product? That is, your leads should not be at a stage where they have to consider whether they can afford your product or not. Does your offer enters or forces in a way your lead to buying your product by explaining him the value of your offer? C. Is your offer building a long-term customer? That means it should be useful and should provide what it has promised. If not, you may for the moment gain your sale or increase your subscribers, but would not last for the long term. D is, does your offer has a high perceived value or an actual value? Because it should at least deliver exact, if not more than the perceived value. Because remember, customers, they remember their experiences they have with you. Thank you.